You can't expect to be productive if you don't have any goals. And we all know that. But if you set the wrong goals for yourself, then productivity is going to be very hard. You'll waste your time doing things that won't make you any happier or better off in the long run. So setting good goals is more important than actually being productive. It's easy to focus on the wrong things in life. Easy things like watching Netflix, playing games, or even scrolling through social media. These things can seem much more important at the moment, but they never really bring us happiness or satisfaction in the long term. So, how do we avoid this? How do we set goals correctly so that we can live a more productive life? Let's take a look. Firstly, I want you to imagine two scenarios. Scenario 1 is when you procrastinate and put things off. This means that you don't complete your work on time and you end up rushing the final bits to meet your deadline. Your work is rushed and it's not of the highest quality, so you receive average feedback. Now let's look at scenario 2. You plan ahead and complete high-quality work before your deadline. This means that you have time to check over your work and make sure everything is perfect. You receive positive feedback for your work. Which scenario do you think would make you feel better? Obviously, scenario 2. Even though both of these scenarios may have the same outcome, the process of getting to that outcome is completely different. In scenario 2, you will feel better about yourself because you did your best and completed high-quality work. In scenario 1, you will feel worse because you were stressed. You had to rush and you didn't do your best. This is why completing tasks well is more important than simply meeting deadlines. The difference between these two scenarios is planning. By planning ahead, you ensure that you can complete your work without unnecessary stress. This lets you do your best work and helps you to get positive feedback. Planning also helps you to avoid procrastination. Procrastination causes stress, which lowers your productivity and makes you feel worse about yourself. So to create effective goals, you need to plan ahead. Don't just think about what you want to achieve. You need to take action and create a plan. There are 3 main reasons why people fail to plan. Firstly, they don't know where to start. Secondly, they think it will take too long. Thirdly, they don't think planning will help them. For the first reason, if you don't know where to start, then simply sit down and reflect on where you are now and where you want to be in the future. Ask yourself what needs to change and what you need to do to make those changes. If you still don't know where to start, then break down your tasks into smaller chunks. Instead of trying to plan out your whole year, try planning just 1 week ahead. For the second reason, if you think planning will take too long, then don't plan everything all at once. Take small steps throughout the day. Plan little by little each day instead of having one huge planning session. For the third reason, if you think planning won't help you, then remember that planning gives you clarity. Without clarity, you're unlikely to succeed. Planning gives you direction and helps you to stay focused. Now that you understand why planning is important, let's talk about how to plan. The easiest way to plan is to use a planner or an app. My favorite method is to use a bullet journal. Bullet journals are extremely versatile and you can customize them to fit your needs. If you don't know how to use a bullet journal, there are plenty of videos on YouTube showing exactly how to do this. Planners and bullet journals allow you to schedule your tasks and plan ahead. They help you to keep track of your progress and make sure you're staying on top of your work. This allows you to avoid procrastination and complete high-quality work. When setting goals, it's important to be realistic. You need to consider your current situation and be honest with yourself about what you can achieve. When setting your goals, ask yourself, am I being realistic? Is this goal achievable? If the answer is no, then you need to adjust your goal. Unrealistic goals lead to disappointment and make you less likely to stick to your goals. You need to set goals that are just beyond your reach, but still attainable. This keeps you motivated and encourages you to push yourself. If your goals are too easy, you'll get bored and if your goals are too difficult, you'll become discouraged and again get demotivated. So find the sweet spot and set goals that are challenging but attainable. Another thing to consider when setting goals is whether they are in line with your values. If you're not clear on your values, think about what matters most to you and what you want to prioritize in your life. Once you have a good understanding of your values, ask yourself whether your goals are in line with them. If not, you need to adjust your goals so that they are more closely aligned with your values. When your goals are in line with your values, you're more likely to stick to them because they're more meaningful to you. It's also important to set specific goals. Vague goals are just as bad as unrealistic goals. You need to be clear about what you want to achieve so that you can develop a plan to make it happen. Specific goals also help you to measure your progress and see how far you've come. This keeps you motivated and encourages you to keep moving forward. When setting goals, ask yourself the 5 W's and 1 H: who, what, where, when, why, and how. Answering these questions will help you to develop a clear and concise goal statement. So we've covered why planning is important, how to plan, how to be realistic, and how to align your goals with your values and be specific. Now I want to share my formula for setting goals. I use this formula every time I set a new goal, and it has helped me to stay focused and achieve my desired outcomes. Step number 1, clearly state your goal. Be as specific as possible. For example, if you want to lose weight, don't just say lose weight. Say how much weight you want to lose and by when. Step number 2, identify the benefits of achieving your goal. Why do you want to achieve this goal? How will it improve your life? Take some time to really think about the benefits of achieving your goal. Write them down and keep them somewhere visible. This will help you stay focused and motivated when things get tough. Step number 3, identify obstacles that could prevent you from achieving your goal. Be honest with yourself here. What could go wrong? What might stop you from achieving your goal? Once you've identified your obstacles, come up with a plan to overcome them. Make sure you have a plan in place for dealing with obstacles before they arise. This will help you stay on track and achieve your goal. Step number 4, set a deadline for yourself. Having a deadline will help you stay focused and motivated. It will also help you to develop a plan to achieve your goal. When setting your deadline, be realistic. Make sure you give yourself enough time to achieve your goal. Step number 5, create an action plan. This is where you put in the work and take the steps necessary to achieve your goal. Your action plan should include specific tasks, the resources you'll need, and the timeline for completing each task. Review your action plan regularly and make sure you're on track. If you are struggling to achieve your goal, don't be afraid to adjust your action plan. And finally, step number 6, celebrate your success. When you achieve your goal, take the time to celebrate. Reward yourself for your hard work and enjoy the benefits of your success. Celebrating your success will help you stay motivated and encourage you to set and achieve even bigger goals. Remember, goal setting is a powerful tool that can help you achieve success in any area of your life. By following these tips and using my formula, you can set goals that are more likely to be achieved. Just remember to plan ahead, be realistic, stay focused, take action, and celebrate your successes along the way. Good luck with your goal setting.